Alright, we're gonna go with the second game now. I turned down actually. I see. We'll see actually when. It was Lipany, so next we'll Dry Arabia. Oh, son. Alright, there we go. We have Howdz on the Ibits against TheNavneet's Delhi. So both very civs, both cannot take the ball. How would these two players decide to game? On the south side of the map with the Ibits, played by Howdz, of course, and in the north side of the map, Delhi, played by TheNavneet. So, what do both these civs try to achieve? Delhi, notorious for being a military unit printer, potentially a very aggressive push. And Ibits, on the other hand, generally favor going to Castle Age and Count Gulams, get relics, gaining tempo that way. So how would both these players decide to finally approach it? So again, with Delhi, you have one of the unique features about the civilization is that all tax or eco tax, all these kind of technologies are all free. Just you pay instead of gold time. 1 minute 30 seconds production. 2 barrels on its way, but it takes 4 minutes versus the usual 1 minute and 30 seconds. Right. So early on in the game, you might expect some activity straight away from the get-go once Delhi ages up. We'll see whether he goes for the Tower of Victory or the Dome of Faith. I think in general, Tower of Victory is good because it grants you tremendous tempo and superior archers and infantry, basically. So it looks like Howdz is not going to go for growth wing because he's already used up the berries. Perhaps military wing reinforcement as the first instance into culture wing, but we'll see what he chooses. Just about able to age up and chooses. He'll force drop off the gold at this point. Selected. Alright, let's military wing reinforcement. Yep. And on the other side, Delhi, what will he get with? So he can actually cancel some right now. Yep, he's about to do that, and it's the Tower of Victory, as pretty much. So he's aging up with 4. That's a decent timing. Age up, so we expect it to come in around the 4, 5, 4, 5 thing. Is slower actually. The Ibis will be slower. 430. In fact, sorry, this should be about 4. Not quite nicely. So, when the Desert Raider comes out, what will be the Delhi's reaction? We'll play Desert Raiders because Desert Raiders are stronger horsemen, and they'll be happy to fight against the Desert Raiders. If I were playing the Delhi in this case, Ghazi Raiders immediately upon age up, try to gain some map control of the Ghazi Raiders, see how to take sacred sites and win from there. So he's Still mining gold. Actually, he hasn't stopped. He hasn't stopped mining gold. Usually, well, I say usually, like one build is to. Okay, there we go. No sooner I said it, he has stopped mining the gold. What you want to do is get exactly enough for that scholar, which is 130. But he's about there. He's about there. Not a big deal. And then after that, continue to reset. So, oh, I was wrong. My timing is totally quite similar. 425. Now this guy ages up. Alright, so on time, both of them. TheNavneet has enough wood to drop down stables. Could also opt for a blacksmith to begin the eco tax. But the problem is, yep, there we go, the stables. The problem is the desert raider will be on its way. So you actually would prefer to have military force or using it defensively. So now this means that he could have gone for the blacksmith. To be honest, you wouldn't know unless Scout finds it. So Howdz choosing to play defensive with his desert raiders and try and catch whatever that TheNavneet throws at him that way reactively. So again, one thing you could do is to take out one scholar, put it in the stable, and start pumping Ghazi raiders. Get a decent amount of them. Make sure bad for his scout. Just gonna make it out live. Or you should just chase him actually. Okay. And the reason you use the desert raider to chase the scout, to be fair, in the absence without the Ghazi raiders in question, the reason you do that is so that the moment the scout stops, snipe it, you can snipe it out, and there's always the threat of you that not be good. You don't want your scout dead when you're playing an aggressive. So the first Ghazi raider is out. Sanctity is coming out in a minute's time, so see how he decides to play it. You can actually drop a second blacksmith right now. So speed up the tax. Instead, he's opting for an archery range. Both of them deciding to be a little bit passive with their military units. So the good thing about the good thing for Howdz in this situation is that he can safely go to castle if he desires. Fortunately or unfortunately, a lot of people, far too many if he wants to opt for that castle age play. Maybe he's a bit curious of what to do against TheNavneet's Delhi. Finally, the Ghazi raiders are moving out. He's trying to get this side. Okay, he's opting for a barrack, which is fine because spears will do great again. It's already 7 minutes. It's almost done. He could have actually pulled his scholars out and start making their way there. So he's got a bit of map control because the desert raiders are still sitting in their base. Okay, he's trying to find the berries. Nobody in the berries. He's going for the gold. Howdz reacting immediately, but he's already in castle age, opting for the fast age up via the culture wing, which is a great build. So what is Howdz's plan now? Gulam spam. Okay, he wants to. So Gulams are a bit of a mixed bag in this situation because of Ghazi raiders. So Ghazi raiders do bonus damage against heavy. So you see extra of +2 damage additional, which sort of negates half of the Gulam's armor. So not the best case for Howdz in this case. And what he also should be doing, given your age up, is to try and secure relics, because dervishes move so fast. The only thing that can really kill a dervish is the Ghazi raiders. So the first sacred site is being captured right now. He's making his way to the other one, which is a little bit dangerous because he doesn't know where the desert raiders are specifically. See, now this is exactly what you want to do with your Ghazi raiders. Just right click your scout, and they actually have a move speed advantage. So Howdz is going to be operating in the dark very soon, and he's dangerously going for the deer now. So we'll see whether TheNavneet spots it out. So being in castle is one thing, but it's dangerous if you can't achieve anything with your castle. Where are his units? Where are the Ghulams? So he's got 3 Ghulams out. Now he's getting... Now he's getting... Oh, okay, sorry. He went for the barracks stable. And now he's getting the blacksmith. But no tax, no eco tax. He's got nothing. Actually a very, very precarious position. So TheNavneet is checking. Getting the last sacred site, very nice. So he's going to have surplus of gold. In fact, yeah, he already has that surplus. Hey, this guy. Anyways, what you can do as Delhi is to go to the market, sell the gold, grab food and wood, and start pumping massive amounts of army. That's one. The alternative is gold, sell it, get food, then age up to match the Ayu bit. So, you've got Desert Raiders, but Ghazi Raiders do incredibly well against Desert Raiders. So he shouldn't have an issue with this. He can use his Ghazi Raiders to track where they're going. Oh, Howdz doing an amazing job with the raids here. So TheNavneet, he's trying to go for this pocket resources. And without any Ghazi Raiders here, these Ghulams are going to eat all these units alive. And where are his Ghazi Raiders? For the place. Oh, what a raid! What a raid! MVPs are the Desert Raiders right there. Yep, see exactly this. But this is not what you want with your Desert Raider, just geeking out. And they need to be supported. So now this is okay, finally. The rest of the Desert Raiders come. The rest of his units, which were the archers, should also be around here. Help deal with it. Now if the Ghulam survive this, TheNavneet will be in serious trouble. But it looks like finally... Really close actually. Really close. Stopping anything? The Ghulam survived this. Oh no, this is bad news. This is really bad news. Oh. I think TheNavneet is okay. Got 5 physical kills, Howdz has. So TheNavneet is faltering a little bit. Faltering a little bit right here. Howdz doing a stellar job keeping the map control. So now he's in a great position to use one unit, play the low health Ghulam just to decap this. He should be building our... Has he built it yet? No. He should be building a monastery. A mosque. And grab the relics because TheNavneet is nowhere near aging up. So... Okay. When... So, TheNavneet went for Wedge, the level 1 Iron Undermesh first, as his first tank from the blacksmith. The problem with that was that Howdz was not building a single archer. It kind of went to waste, and as a result, you see it's taking so long just to reset all of them. And because his mosque is empty, but he's floating lots of gold. What he could be doing instead, just build scholars, just have a surplus of scholars. Put them in the mosque, put them in the stable, put them in all his production buildings. So, yeah, he's not going to be able to hold. These few units are just going to shred him entirely. So he's actually in quite deep trouble. Quite deep trouble. He's decapped. Howdz is decapped the first one. So that's good. He's in a good position. And TheNavneet did not manage to raid any of Howdz's pocket resources. So he's in trouble. This is bad. He's nowhere near aging up. Even if he sold the gold, okay, if he sold the gold and sold the wood, yes, he'll be able to age up. But at what cost? He does not have the mass that he needs. So now this is game over right there. There we go. Well played to Howdz. The small window when the I bit ages up is actually very critical for the opponent to deal damage, because we saw multiple things happening. I bit's running out of food base, need to go out to pocket resource, and at the same time trying to build some units, but it's only a small number of units. So if you miss that window, it's gonna be downhill from there, or